Hey, ready, Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Saturday morning cartoons with Jake and Jamie. Enjoy the show.
Hey, I got a good one, but
Whoa!
I had
It
to
works.
I had to Frankenstein it. Wayne Woodturner gave me a whole pack of these ones. It's like needs some help, so I got one of mine and I Frankensteined it. I put that horn on that sticky outy thing, and we get this. Right? Pretty good. Thank you, Wayne the Woodturner.
Mm-hmm.
My partner in crime, Mr. Jamie Page.
How you doing, everybody? Just gonna give a quick little whistle blow because I'm dry this week.
Hold on. Wrong one. Hey,
I picked up the wrong one.
I did. All right.
Are you all good there?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey,
Right.
coffee.
So I am JP Woodwork on the socials, or JPP Pants to my friends out in the chat. Merch coming soon on that note. So yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram. That's where I mostly hang out, and here, of course. I am 4 days in. Tonight will be the fourth video of my 31 day of in December video challenge thingy bob I'm doing. So yeah, that's going on. Seems to be being received well. So yeah, that's all good. All good. So thanks to everyone that comes over and watches the premieres. That's all good. It's all good. First off, bit of news. Jake, will you stop that?
Golly,
Making a fool of yourself.
it just happens, man. Go ahead.
First bit of news. I'm going to give a big shout out to Joey over at Steelblade Woodworks. Did a hell of a job on my absence last week, despite the trolling that I was giving him and Jake.
Yeah.
Once I dried up myself up a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much, Joey. Did a fantastic job.
Good job, Joe. We'll talk about that in a second too. What shirt you got on, Jamie? Because you already seen mine. What's up? You already seen it.
Well, you can probably see mine, but forget the shirts because, in the words of Dan C. Bearded, it's giveaway time.
Yeah. All right. Last week, there at the end of the show, there's a little bit of confusion. We do the giveaway every other week. There's a couple reasons for it. Jamie said to say one because I said so, and two because he agrees with it. Right. So but that's not the
That's
real
enough
reason.
reason for me.
That's enough reason, but that's not the real reason. The real reason is, um, it takes a week for these to cure. So I don't want to turn these for at least a week. So if I made this one, this was the one we made last week. So now if whoever wins it can say, all right, they want me to turn it, so I can turn it tomorrow or Monday. So if we did the giveaway at the end of the show, and you wanted me to turn it, then I wouldn't be able to turn it for a week, and then I would get, let's just face it, people would bombard me and say, when is it done? How come you didn't do it? And stuff like that. So if I do it this way, then I can go ahead and I won't disappoint people and stuff. Right? And the other reason is we proved last week that it's super, super busy. So Jamie, I really want you to close your ears right now. But Jamie does a lot. He does a lot. He keeps up with the chat. He does the super chats. Keeps up with colors. He does all that stuff. So for us to put this in a whole nother website to do the giveaway it's too much to do. So we do it every other week, and then later on Patreon we'll figure out what we do with the extra ones. All right, sound good, Jamie?
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a
So
plan to me.
is that clear? Every other week?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I said.
So
So
this one here is the one we did last week. It's super cool. So let's look at it for a second. Ooh, super awesome. Look at the top of that thing. Awesome. And then this one is the one we did the week before, and it has the piece
Can I
of
quickly
wood.
stop you a minute? Can I quickly stop
Go
you a
ahead.
minute, Jake?
Go ahead.
David, you've just put a super chat in, buddy. Do you want to pick a colour?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, go
Get
on,
your
mate.
color, Bubba. Okay, so here's the one we did before, and I pushed that wood down, and it's in there sideways. So this up here is super swirly, and this side down here is separated but not swirly. So it's a little bit of imagination. That'd be cool too. So without further ado, we're gonna do this giveaway. Ready?
Yeah, we are.
And we'll go full screen with that. And I'll spin the wheel. Oh, I'm so excited. Bonnie.
Barney.
Super cool. So let's come back here. And I'm going to get this. I'm going to delete this thingy.
Scott with admin, mate. Do you want to get another one?
Let me remove this from the stream. I need to. I guess I'll just leave it down there. Let me figure out how to do this thing.
Right, okay. So David's picked his.
There we go. We're there. Bonnie. So what? Let me know real quick.
Well done, Bonnie. Oh, wait,
Which one do
where's
you?
my whistle? I need my whistle.
Hold on. Bonnie. That's super cool. So we need to get on with the show. So Bonnie, let me know. Just let me know in the chat, and we'll catch up with that. The other thing is, just go ahead and talk about it. Simone Simon, this deserves a break. Simone, we missed y'all last week.
Simone?
We missed you last week. What do we need to do for her, Jamie? Red hearts?
I think we need to fill the chat up with a load of red hearts. I think.
Red hearts for Simone.
Anita, do you want to pick pick a colour because you've super chatted and you haven't picked a colour.
Yeah.
And the same for you, Scott. You need to pick a different colour because mint has been picked.
Awesome.
Oh,
so,
she's picked maroon. Okay.
Red hearts for Simone. Simone's awesome. So the other thing is, if you notice in the chat, Jen Smith has a blue. She's a wrench, so she's security, but she's like a different thing. Yes, last week let us know that we needed a little more structure, or a little more help, if you will. So when we're answering questions and Jamie's getting questions, if he misses one, it's Jen's job is going to be to say, "Hey, you guys missed a question." She's going to say who the question was from and what the question was. She's like super clerical, so she knows when to put the capitals and the commas and the periods. So she's in there. So everybody in the chat last week was wanting to help, but on our side of it, it was causing chaos. Just to put it, nicely, it caused a lot of chaos. So now Jen, if somebody's missing a comment, she's going to go in there. She's going to handle that. So nobody else has to do that. And then if we don't answer it, I always go back and look, and there's people in the chat that know that I will hunt you down and answer your question. Okay, is that good enough, Jamie? We good?
Yes, mate. Yep.
Yeah. Everybody.
Scott put unpaid lump. Unpaid lump. Does he mean Oompa Loompa orange?
Probably. I don't know. So
let's go with steel blade orange.
So Jen has a blue wrench. Let's give her some blue hearts in there. And safety people, pretty please be safe in shop. Safety glasses, gloves, well ventilated area. Super awesome wingman. Right? So we'll go.
Yep.
So last week, it was pretty clear everybody likes silver for some reason. I don't know why, but my glasses are dirty. So we're going to do some silver. I am going to do a full pin blank mold of silver, and I ordered some more stuff from Eye Candy. I think they did big sale, and a bunch of you guys went and did it, and I appreciate that, and Eye Candy appreciates that, and you're going to appreciate it too because you got cool stuff. I ordered some big sparkly stuff, but it's not here. So let me just show you real quick here. This cup here is from Black Diamond Pigments, and it's aluminum. This one here is from Black Diamond Pigments, and it's a liquid metal pearl. And then we have what's that?
Wayne Hillman says, "Is there a Patreon live today?"
Yes, sir. 1 o'clock Central. 1 o'clock Central. It's going to be a good one too, and we hope to see you there. Uh, this one here is Amaterasu Silver. It's the silver, the light silver I have from Eye Candy, and that's also in this one. But in this one, after we get some resin in there, I'm going to put this Mixol metal color, the silver metal color. So
Hmm.
it's going to be 4 colors. Should be awesome. And I'll get to mixing right now so we can stop messing around.
Okie dokie. Leah says, I turned a silver pen and it wasn't Alumilite and it was brittle to turn.
That some of them
Wayne says he will be there. We have
awesome.
just for reference, we have one more space left for the super chat blank. Obviously, if you super chat afterwards, you will still be entered into the giveaway. So there we
Hmm.
go.
Yeah.
While you are doing that, I'm going to go and quickly run through some of the people that's out in the chat. So
Awesome.
let's quickly scroll as high to the top as I possibly can.
Get up
Uh,
there. Get up
and
there, man.
it's let me go to Connie. Connie is the first one out there who turned out she was there last night waiting.
She was there days ago.
Then we got Shane Hurst, Cindy Keogh, Jake,
Hey.
you're out there as well. Leah Gwynn is
Oh,
out there.
Leah.
We have Peter Corrigan is out there. Simone is out there.
Simone.
We have Sir Lucifer is out there. Martin Brees is out there through rain, snow, and all that good stuff.
Oh.
We have the awesome
Goodness.
Chris Schwinn is out there. Jen Smith is out there.
I think Matt filled
Uh,
up the last color. I guess. Can you guess what it was?
Shane Hurst. I could probably guess what it was. Okay, I'll write that down when I get down there. And you interrupted me for a change. It's not the other way
Hey,
around.
hey, how's it feel?
I know. Right. So we've got Jen Smith is out there. Cindy Keogh is out there.
The
Have I
girls.
said Simone? I don't think I have. Well,
Say,
Simone's out there.
Simone
Mama
3 times.
Thompson's out there.
What's up,
Joey
Mom?
over at Stillblade Woodworks. That's one half of the security guards.
Security present.
Um, security present and correct.
Mhm.
Let's keep going down. Connie's actually here today as well as yesterday.
Yeah. Time
Let's
traveler.
keep going down. Mr. Wayne the Woodturner is here, who is live at 8 p.m. tonight on his YouTube channel,
It's mint.
which is called Wayne the Woodturner,
Mint.
which is what 2 p.m. Central.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yep,
2 o'clock.
cool. Let's keep going. Right, what else we got? We've got Mr. Shane Hurst out there.
So Shane,
Um,
winner.
winner.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Mr. Harry Mullikas out there.
What's up, Harry?
Let's keep going. Um, I think he just jumped. I'm
Well,
not going to be able to read that. Yes, I've got Tusky Armageddon is out there.
yeah, you got that.
Drew from Goo is out there.
Mm-hmm.
They're testing me with these names. These are mouthfuls.
Hey,
These are
mouthfuls these are.
mouthfuls. These are. I think they come from the north of England with them names.
Hey, I
Round
wouldn't
about
be
where
able to do
Wayne
it.
lives.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Super Incognito's in.
What's up, Alex?
Dale Slaughter is in.
You deal?
Let's keep going. Mr. Matt Wackley is in. The other half of the security guards.
Security present.
Scott the Blue Light Turner is in. Mr. Mark Paradis is in. Four
Hey,
King Owls is in.
I'm gonna start. Sorry,
Um,
I'm gonna start divvying these up. Okay, buddy.
yep, no
All right.
worries. We've got Barney's in.
Bonnie,
We got
winner,
another
chicken dinner.
winner, chicken dinner. Oh, whistle.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh, David over at Webfoot Resin and Wood Creations is in.
What's up, Dave?
Anita Ball is in. Let's get to. I think I've said Cindy before, but I'm gonna say Cindy Keogh's in again.
Cindy Keogh.
I've got a long way to go down.
Cindy Keogh, sorry, is my number one.
Ashley M is in.
Cindy Keel is the first customer on the website. How exciting
Ooh.
is that? How exciting is that?
We have Nicholas Schwinn is in as well.
What's up,
Hello,
Nick?
Nicholas.
Yeah, Nicholas.
Let's keep going. We have Christina Moomies in.
Hey, new name?
We have Terem's Turnings is in. Got a few new names there. If you are new to the Saturday morning cartoons, just let us know down the chat
Yeah.
and let everybody give you a nice warm welcome.
And our chat is awesome, and they will be friendly because they're that way.
There's
Yeah.
loads of hearts here, loads of red
Nice.
hearts there. I think they all went
Nice.
out to Simone. So that's all
Simone.
cool. That's all
Good.
cool.
Good. Okay.
I think I'm at the bottom now.
This one
I
over
may not
here.
be.
This
But
one over here. I'm
I
gonna.
need to write that Nocon blue in for Matt because
All right. I'm gonna put some of this mix-all stuff in with this Amaterasu Silver, and just to have something different. And I try to get as many silvers as I could.
yeah.
And this is
Jim Nugent's in.
hey.
I've said Shane Hurst, but I'm going to say it again. We've got Pamela McCliver is in. I think
Hey,
I said
Pam.
your name right. I apologise if I didn't.
New
Uh,
name. New name.
uh,
That's good. Welcome.
Rasul is in. I'm not going to attempt to say your last name. I apologise for that. Where else we got? Graham Taylor's in as well. He
What's up,
says
Graham?
what's happening late as always.
Hey, consistency is key, man.
I think I might be at the bottom now.
Look at you go, Jamie. You did a great job.
Cindy says, question. Where do you get your stickers made?
I get mine at Sticker Mule. I think there's lots of, there's probably lots of places to go, but they did me right. They're on time. they do what they say they're gonna do. So
CS Ranch is in, and Mr. Chris Murray from the Dragons is in.
what's
Dragon
up,
Tail
Chris?
Turnings.
How we doing, Chris?
There's another question here from the ever awesome Jen Smith. Says question. She's because I missed one. Oh no, she's just it was about the stickers.
Yeah.
I was still scrolling, but thanks for helping me out there, Jen. I appreciate it.
Good job.
Russell says he's from Iran.
Hey.
Wow, really far out. That's very
So
cool. Very
I'm
cool.
gonna put more of this
Jen's
in here
Craft and
to.
Creation says you miss me, Jamie. I never miss you, Jen. I was about to read your name out. Jen's Craft and Creations is in.
He was saving it. He was saving it to make sure he just
I'll
said
save
yours
it. Yeah.
alone. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Jen. Just make you feel extra special. Jen's Craft and Creations is in.
There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
What I will do is I'm going to give Jen's Craft and Creations a little bit of a shout out. She started a little cup or mug printing business. So if you want a custom mug, go and check out Jen's Craft and Creations. You can put any digital file onto a mug, and
So
yeah, turns out they're pretty nice.
once again, these colors are the
And
first two on this side. I got the little things so you can see them.
yeah, and
The black
Anita was
diamonds.
just asked that.
Yeah, black diamonds, aluminum. Black diamond pigments, liquid metal pearl. And then this one is Amaterasu Silver. This one is also Amaterasu Silver, but it has mix-all metal in it.
There we go.
So we'll see what happens. It could just end up being one
Harry
clump of
says
silver.
it's a party up in here. It's always a party up in
Yeah,
here, Harry.
always a party. Life's too
Right,
short, man.
so we have the question of the day. So the question of the day is: if me and Jake had an evening show, what would it be called?
Yeah.
Again, if we had an evening show, what would it be called?
I'm gonna add some dark um Japanese steel grade of one of these to one of the Amaterasu just to make sure we have some contrast because I'm not really sure. Okay. Okay. That's what we're doing.
Okay. Wayne Woodturner says he's got one of Jennifer's mugs. Brilliant. Ashley M says I ordered the eye candy silver on black Friday and it hasn't arrived yet.
I think they oversold, man. I think they probably got because I did 2 orders. I got one and didn't get the other one. So I ordered the pigments, the liquid pigments. They're brand new stuff, and I think since it was that silver stuff I ordered was with that, then it was like oversold probably. So there's that.
So we have Alex says Saturday night clown and cast.
That's all right.
That's pretty good.
Pretty
Jen
good.
says Saturday evening entertainment. Chris Murray says Dark Side of the Noon. Graham Taylor says Tea Time Tunes.
There you go.
Wayne Wood Turner says, "You ready for this?
Uh
It's the BOQ show."
oh. sorry everyone. We can't let you in on that. My bad.
Um,
My bad.
Chris says tribute to all of our shenanigans from the last show.
Hey, the ladies like some glitter, right? So this is just a icicle.
Chris says 2 guys in a cup.
Watch out.
Anita
We're gonna
says Saturday night special. Bonnie says let us know how you like the pigment paste.
I will. We're gonna learn together. Because when I get it, we're gonna use it.
Joey says J&JP show, but he's
JP.
written P as in the P.
PP pants.
David from Resin and Wood Creation says J&J After Dark.
Yeah.
Jennifer's Crafting Creation says Wackadoodle with Jake and Jamie.
Wackadoodle.
Jenna says glitter is good.
Yeah, there's plenty in there. I put some in
Dale
there.
has said Dale Slaughter says J&J Nut House.
Yeah.
Bonnie says bonus question of the week. What is BOQ? Can't tell you.
Patreon.
Maybe on the Patreon we'll tell you.
Patreon ears only. It's a delicate subject. Could possibly be offensive to some people. So sorry about that. Doing inside joke stuff. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that, Jamie.
Russell says getting tools and anything is really hard here, and and it gets really expensive. But I try to work with what I have. That's a good attitude to have.
That's what you got to do.
Ashley M says, Jake, you're doing a good job making them different.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you. There, SB. P.
Jen says, glad you can some tools and things to work with, Russell.
Hey,
Indeed,
work with what you got. Work with what you got.
Indeed. Let's take the question off there now for a little while, and we'll come back to that later.
We're at 90 degrees, 91 degrees now, and we're 12 minutes and 20 seconds in. So that just tells you this is Illuminate Clear Slow. It's supposed to have a 12-minute working time. So the temperature in the shop is 68. So that it gives us a little bit extra working time with the temperature in the shop. So, and this isn't a very big amount in each cup, so you get a little bit.
Yeah.
That 12 minutes is just kind of a guide.
Leah said BOQ used to mean bachelor officers' quarters. Don't think that's what it means now, though.
She's right too. Leah knows what's up.
Alex says, anyone remember when Jake was just starting out casting? I remember it feels like yesterday.
Me too.
I remember when Jake didn't even know what resin was.
Yep. You know, you're right too. I was like, how do I do that? The same questions everybody else has right now is the same stuff I was asking back then.
Yep.
And
those were the days.
We watch videos and we listen and we ask people and we figure, and then you figure it out on your own.
Those were the days when I had a podcast and I made Jake famous.
Yeah, it made me made me famous.
You're welcome.
I'm more famouser than Captain Kangaroo.
To be honest, I think getting Jake on the podcast made the podcast famous.
No, that was the first podcast I ever did. It was super cool. I was so nervous, so I was out of control
That's
nervous.
so that Jake's interview is actually still up. If you wanted to go and watch it, it's called Makers International on YouTube.
Yeah,
Just type in Jake Thompson in the search bar, and you can go and watch Jake's very first ever podcast interview.
yeah, I was so scared.
Fun story. Jake thought I didn't like him
Yeah,
when it ended.
yeah, I was like that dude. He asked me one question. What was it, Jamie?
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers for briefs. So the answer ended up being 2,000 grit boxers. Isn't that what it was?
Something
know
like
how-
that, yeah.
I don't know how that ended up happening, but we're
Pamela
almost.
McCliver says, "Sorry, I missed what you said. What did you? Why did you check the temperature? I am new to resin."
Perfect. So if I pour this cold, the colors are going to blend together and make one ugly color. So Luminite Clear Slow, each resin's going to be different. So Luminite Clear Slow, if you start at 95, like if you pour it at 95, you'll get some good separation. It's at 100 degrees right now. 105 is what my goal is,
So
and it's gonna
that's Fahrenheit.
it's gonna make it swirl instead of just become. I call it an oil slick when they all run together and the colors don't stay the colors, they become different colors. So this stuff,
Mhm.
this is 100, 101. I'm gonna mix these a couple more times. That's 104. So I'm gonna mix these one more time, and then we'll pour them. But that's the whole thing with the temperature. If I would have just got these mixed up and then poured them, they wouldn't have been um, swirly. They'd just be ugly. Probably
Yeah,
still
yeah.
look cool, but they still probably looks cool. But that's not what we want. We want swirls.
Ashley says, "I think these baits are going to look amazing."
I hope so. Let's do this. You guys ready? Because I think I
I'd
am.
say so. I'd say so. Bonnie says
So,
2,000 grit boxers. Ouch.
well, not if you're wet sanding.
Resin Dragon is in. Says, "Morning all. How is everyone today?"
How we doing? And kind of want to get the lighter ones. I had some. I wish that other stuff would have came in because it's going to be cool.
Anita's got her hands up if you give one of them blanks away. May happen, but it'll probably be about a week or so.
Yeah, be about a week. We do this every Saturday, so you never know. Patreon's in for a couple of surprises this afternoon. We have a special guest, and we're giving away something pretty cool too. I usually give away 2 or 3 things. We're giving away one thing, and it's going to be awesome. Oh, these are cool. Can you see that business there? This is better than I thought.
Nice, mate. Nice.
I need to make sure we get full. This will probably not look that great on the top, but let's make sure all these get full now.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of compliments out there.
Ooh. Well, everybody wanted silver pretty bad. So
Yeah,
I
they
was
did.
yeah.
They did.
So that was actually brilliant, by the way. It was like super cool.
Don't forget, everybody, everything that Jake's using is down in the description. Jake 10 at checkout.
Yeah.
That's the Illuminite. That's the eye candy pigments.
I think I'm gonna swirl these.
And don't forget Jake's Jake's store is now open if you fancy getting yourself a mould for Christmas or getting one of your loved ones a mould for Christmas.
Cindy Keel, first customer, man. She got one of the bases.
Excuse me.
I think she found out how important the bases are, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's awesome. Customer
Pamela
number one.
McIver says, where do you get your resin from?
I get this from Alumilite, and I do the same thing that I ask you guys to do. I do Jake 10 at checkout. You get 10% off. There's a link in the description, and there's actually a link to Liquid Diamonds down below too, and there's a coupon code. All that stuff is down in the description. And we'll talk about Liquid Diamonds if you need to know about it. She's new, right? So here we go. No, James.
Jen says, question. Graham asked how Patreon works.
Patreon is like a monthly tip jar. So anywhere from $1 up, there's different tiers. There's different rewards for different amounts of tips, and we do a giveaway. Or a giveaway. We do a live show first Saturday every month. Like today is the first Saturday of the month, so we do a live show. We have fun. It's uncensored, but we still kind of keep it somewhat classy and under control. But we don't have to watch language, and I'll get a little more. Somebody has a little bit of personal questions and stuff. I'll answer them the best I can or whatever. We have a lot of fun, and you get the behind the scenes stuff. You get to ask me anything you want to ask me, and that goes anywhere from how does YouTube work, how do affiliates work, how to all this stuff. Anything having to do with any of this, like we made Jen a moderator. We could see how that stuff works or why it's important and stuff. We make stuff when we do make, like we're gonna make some hands that I can't show on the channel. So it's a lot of fun, and we all look forward to it every Saturday, and that's pretty much what it is. But it's a way to support what I do, and I'll buy. I take those what's donated, and we buy. That's how I get materials, and I pay for. It helps pay for shipping and stuff like that.
Yep.
So that's how that
Cindy
works.
said, Cindy, she poured a whole blank of resin over her laundry room floor.
That sucks. But there's a carrier on the way, Cindy. On the way. Okay, so the next project. What are we doing next, Jamie? Jamie Pie.
What are we doing next? So next up is going to be hybrid blanks from the Harbour Freight mold.
Yeah, let me pull that out of the oven.
Available at NorthsideCustomCrafts.com.
Yeah. So we'll get this out of the oven. And these are
Mark Paradis says question, cleaning with acetone, question mark.
That's denatured alcohol. Denatured alcohol. So here is our mold.
Right. So we are going to need, people's out in the chat, 3 colours. So first 3 colours that come out. Right, so we've got copper, yellow.
Okay.
One more. Oh, that's cool. Where's it gone? Copper, yellow. Connie's put yellow for JP. Right.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that poo poo yellow. What's it called? Let me find
mustard.
it. No, it's a tampoo.
Right, so we've got purple as well. So copper, yellow, and purple.
Purple. Let's do what's that? Rainbow violet. Let's do that. And copper. I have like a
purple and see if you can hold on to it.
No, hey, we got to use the other stuff too, man. This is AKI copper. So Let me get these real quick. And this is half of the mold we just did, and it's half because it's half full of wood, so it doesn't look like I'm really not used to doing pours this small. It don't seem like
Harry
there's no
says Tamapupu.
Tamapupu. Yeah, Tama po po. Yeah,
Tamapopo.
yeah, P-O, not poo poo po. Either way, it's funny.
Russell says, how can I end a Patreon because I can't pay or do anything because our blanks are banned. Oh, because our banks are banned.
Oh. Um, that'd have to do something.
I guess you'd have to wait until the banks are not banned.
Well, it's you go to Patreon and see what they let you do. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But I'm sure there's a way. We have a lot of fun in there.
Yeah.
This ought to be awesome. This ought to be cool. So
I'd say so.
yeah, yeah. So once
Uh,
again, it's
yeah, Matt
Akai.
just suggested PayPal.
Yeah, there's
That
PayPal.
should work.
There's credit card, all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, there's
anyway,
loads of ways.
Akai Copper, Rainbow Violet, and Tam Popo
Yeah,
Yellow.
thanks for that.
Keep saying, hey, let's keep saying that word.
Ashlim says, which copper is that?
Akai, A-K-I.
Akai.
Akai, Cobra Kai. Okay, so we'll start doing this. Let me get the timer going again. Okay, this is weird. Only mixing this
In
much.
case Russell missed the comment, Cindy's had a good idea. She said, that's an interesting question, Russell. I'm not sure you'll be able to. Maybe if you buy a Visa gift card, just a guess.
Hmm.
That's good. Cool.
Well,
Good, cool.
that should be on. I don't know if he's went to Patreon yet and tried or whatever, but I'm sure there's something. You know what I mean?
Everyone's talking about Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Yeah, hey, good
Yeah,
topic.
Cobra Kai never dies. No mercy. So that should. I think the new trailer's out soon, isn't it? For season 4. Mm.
Cobra Kai. No mercy.
Resin in, pen blank out.
Mix in, scrape sides.
Wax on, wax off. Sand a blank.
Oh,
We've
Jamie.
got a show to do.
Oh, Jamie. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Hey, so I'll go ahead and say the first project we have in Patreon is I'm gonna make a carving blank for me, and it's gonna be I'm gonna do some CNC work on it. It's gonna hold my mouse. It's gonna be my mouse holder and my cup holder, and it's gonna hold my these.
Yep.
So it'll be right there. I don't have to look for it. It's gonna be made out of walnut from it's gonna be made out of walnut from Worldwide
CJ's got a
Burl.
question for you, Jake.
Okay.
He says, question. How many grams are you mixing here, Jake?
This is 250. This is 250 total. So like the big blank, the one we just poured with the silver, that's 804 grams. So that and this is only 5 instead of 10. So it's going to be 402 grams, and then it's half full of wood. So I just went 250 to make sure hopefully I have enough. That was
There you go.
that was how I figured out how to do
There
this.
you go.
But the big single blank molds take 804.
Mark L is in the chat. He says, "Yay! I finally get to join the chat live. I've been watching for a long time, but only after the show is over." Well, welcome, Mark.
Well, we appreciate that too. He just left a message on last week's show and said, "Hey, I'm a week late." Hey, we appreciate it either way, no matter how you watch it. If you're watching a rerun of it later, we appreciate that too. by golly.
Matt has put hashtag unnecessary walnut. LOL.
Hey, this is necessary, and there's a lot of it. There's a lot. It's a super cool piece, and
Is there
and
such
just
thing as
to
unnecessary walnut?
so what we're gonna do, and next week on the show, on this show, I'm gonna make one similar for my daughter, so she'll have a place to put her crap when she comes in here, and safety
Mm-hmm.
glasses and stuff like that. So I'll make one for her, and hers is gonna have some kind of purple in it. The colors are already be picked for hers because it's hers.
Bonnie says, I write the gram amount down on the wood so I don't forget. On the wood? On the mold, sorry. So she doesn't
Yeah,
forget.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Jen's put hashtag Jackie's crap.
Jackie's crap.
Hashtag Jackie's awesome.
She is awesome, man. She's helped me
She's
so
been,
much.
she's been helping out her dad like a trooper.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. The website probably wouldn't be done if she didn't help me come and do stuff in the shop. Just we've actually had time to mess around. We're about to step our bowl blank up. Our bowl blank action up
CS
next
Ranch
week.
says, did I miss a super chat drawing? Yes, you did, buddy.
Yeah,
That was done right at the very, very start.
Bonnie one.
Barney. So that just to repeat for anybody that's a bit late in, there was a little bit of confusion last week. The super chat blanks get drawn every other week.
Yep.
That's just to clear a few things up.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, since this is a smaller amount of resin, we're in almost 5 minutes. Normally, if I have a bigger amount, I'll split it between the cups in about a couple minutes, 2.5 minutes. But I want this to, it's
Yeah,
going to take longer to heat up because it's not a big amount. If that makes
yeah.
sense.
Chris has made a good point. She's basically she said, Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie. I don't know if she's watching today. I don't know if she's watching today. She has stuff to do, but she'll watch it. She likes getting all the hellos and everything. Makes her feel
Mark
good.
said, thanks all family circumstances made it hard to join live, but I've gotten a lot of these videos, rookie, retiree, and I've been doing furniture building as a hobby and got into turning this year. That's awesome.
Awesome. That's good stuff. Good stuff. I always see the name in there. I always see the names in there, and it's like, oh, super cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on my fourth day of
That's how. Yeah.
releasing videos for doing some turning. So I'm releasing 31 turning videos in over the day of December.
Yeah.
One a day.
I like
So
the music. I tune in just for the music. I don't care what Wayne
I know.
says.
So does
Yeah.
Wayne the Woodturner. He won't admit it.
He's
Won't ever admit it.
yeah, he won't. Chris is right.
Yeah.
It's not official
No.
yet, but it's pretty close.
There's a method behind the madness of all of them videos.
Yeah.
We're gonna do eventually. We're gonna get to do a Saturday morning cartoon standing right beside Jake.
Yeah.
If all goes to plan.
We're at 80 degrees, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this evenly between these three.
Wayne says, "What music?"
Uh, so my plan worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cindy says days away. Yes, Cindy, I've done 4 days. Should be doing one every single day.
Every single day for the month of December.
Forsaken one is in the chat. Says, why do you keep checking the temperature? If you mix well enough and pour it, it should be good, right?
Yeah, but that's not why I'm checking the temperature. I can mix for just a couple minutes, and I can look at the resin pretty much once it stops having like little cloudiness to it, then I know it's mixed. I'm checking the temperature because I want to pour at a certain temperature. And this was a small amount, like I was saying just a second ago. this was a small amount, so it's going to take longer to heat up. So I wanted to leave it in. I didn't want to divvy. I didn't want to separate it because it's going to take even longer to heat up. So I
Mhm.
was just kind of. I got the clock over there. We're at 8 minutes, and it was 80 degrees whenever I did that. And I want to make. I want to pour it around 105 degrees. So the mixing up and the temperature doesn't. It didn't have anything to do with it. It's just coincidence, I guess.
CJ says if you guys were in the same room, I doubt you two would get anything done. We've been in the same
Us,
room before.
we did stuff. Yeah,
We
we
actually,
got
it's me, Jake, and Cole Jacobson were in the same
yeah.
room, and we was all turning at exactly the same time.
That was
We call,
super
we
awesome.
call it the Texas turnoff.
Yeah, super
There
awesome.
is footage about somewhere. I think it's on your
Yeah,
video, isn't it? No, I put a
yeah,
video out, didn't I?
yeah. So these are 84 degrees right now. So I just need to get this mica powder mixed up well before we do it, and I have enough time. There's only 3 colors, and it should be pretty good. I just wanted this to heat up faster. That's the only reason. Yeah. So we also after Maker Central, we had to finish our projects in your shop.
Mhm.
We sanded them and buffed them and did all that stuff and finished up a video and we got plenty done. We
Yeah.
had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fish and chips and stuff. Ice cream. They had an ice cream bowl that was as big as your head. Ate it all. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawrence Brage is in. Says g'day, Jake, JP, and all of those in the chat.
Hey, what's happening? I forgot to mix up those silver ones. I just now thought of that.
Mark L says, but Jake has a marketable gig planned afterwards. I'm using this year as turning training. Hope to start selling stuff in the future. My wife says I can't keep everything I make.
Hey, you can't.
No,
You
gets in
can't
the
do it for
way.
fun.
I've got boxes and boxes of stuff up in the attic that I've made.
My advice on that kind of thing is do it for fun, and if you do what you can afford to do for fun, and if you end up selling some stuff, cool. But
Yeah,
the fun has to be the main thing.
I do it all for fun. Most of the stuff I make, I'll give away.
Yeah. I got 6 years of YouTube and I've never sold anything until day before yesterday. So if that tells you,
And on that note, if anyone is after a mold, a pen mold, a block mold, or a single mold, or of different sizes, varieties with bases, you can go to northsidecustomcrafts.com, or there's a link in the description.
it's in the description. It's in there. And
Harry Marker says these colours are going to look awesome.
yeah, they're cool. They're super cool. We're at 87 degrees. So you see how I divided this up into smaller cups and then the temperature rising slowed down. So that's
Cindy
what I did.
says, I made a vase recently and everyone said it looked like a bong, so she's kept that one.
I made some egg shapes, and everybody thought it looked like something else. About 100 to 300,000 people thought it looked like something else.
Mark says, I also start giving stuff away as well.
Yeah. Hey, that makes you feel good. Everybody. Matter of fact, Joey
Yeah,
is Joey out in
Joey's
the
still out
chat?
there. Yeah, he's
Sturgeon.
still out there. Oh,
Man,
no, no, I
Joey
haven't seen him
Sturgeon.
yet.
He won the last super chat giveaway. He's already done with it. He already turned it. It's on there. Hopefully, he'll do an Instagram post. If he doesn't, then we'll have like a little slideshow next week or something.
Okay.
If that's okay with him.
Forsaken One says, I've given most of my turnings away. I think I've only sold 2 things in 6 years.
Well, it's fun. What what really will get you is that when you start trying to sell it and you go, "Hey, I have this much in it," and people only give you half of what it's worth and stuff, and then you'll go through that whole thing of I think we all go through it of
Yeah, yeah.
pricing your stuff what accordingly to what it's worth for you to do it. So
Hmm.
I think everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
I definitely do. But I surely do. Here's what I really believe in: make what you want to make, not what you're ordered to make. Like as soon as I get an order, I'm like, I don't want it's
Yeah.
specific. Like if I just we do some stuff like this, and then somebody wants to buy it, cool. But they're not.
Jim
As soon,
Spalding's out in the chat.
look, Jim.
Cindy says, I have set up fairs in the past for my artwork, and have only ever sold one thing. Now I just assure my hobby will not make me any money.
Just have fun. Just have fun. That's all I can. That's the best advice I think anybody can give you.
CJ says, I've given away more pens than I've sold.
Yeah. Yep.
Jamie, please put a link to the eggs that Jake made. That's the sanding video, is it not?
Yeah. How to sand resin to a glass finish. That's exactly what it is. I had to go and block certain words.
How to
So
sand resin. Was it how to sand resin to a polish, isn't it?
to a glass finish.
To a glass finish. You can't say it in English, can it? Glass.
Gloss. What the hell's a gloss?
Gloss.
Gloss to
Glass.
glossy finish.
Glass.
Almost there. We're almost there, people. Yeah, we're at
Oh, I
almost.
can hear Jake twice in my ear. I don't know who's talking.
Huh?
I was hear your voice in the video as well.
Oh, two of me? That's too much.
Oh, I know.
That's way too much. It's almost having like four of you.
Right, let's put a link in the chat to that video. Boom! There we go.
We're at 97, so we're almost there. And this should be pretty cool.
Chris says gloss is what girls put on their lips so it looks juicy.
Ooh. Keep it classy, Jake. Keep it classy.
Good call, Jake. Good call.
Good call. Good call. Thanks, buddy. Self-control, man. That's what Patreon's later. By golly.
Yeah, that's when you get to let everyone know.
Yeah, we're at 100 degrees. So
Martin says when they say I can get it cheaper at Walmart, go get it from Walmart then.
Oh my goodness, that's my favorite thing. I'm like, get it, go get it. You better buy that one.
Yeah.
This guy asked me. He sent me a picture of some dressers from Walmart, and he's like, "Can you make me? They're $100." He's like, "Can you make me these?" I said, "You better buy that one. Just buy that one." Okay, one more last temperature check. Is probably hot now. Let me see. 103. We're gonna go ahead. One more little mix, and then I'm gonna pour these lightly in here to try to get the best swirling action we can. And I want these two. I want these ones.
I want that one.
And I'm only gonna do a cup. I'm gonna leave one of them empty in case.
Jim Spaulding says I have sold Bluetooth speakers, but pens are all gifts.
All gifts. And I'm doing this because I just guessed at the amount. So, and I'm pretty sure we have enough for that other thing, but does it look good?
Yeah, that's good to me.
Okay, so we want some.
You want a little some?
Little some over here. I'm making a mess like I normally do. Probably can't see very well. I'm definitely
Only
gonna
says
mix.
that's going to be some gorgeous wood.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm actually gonna mix these up with a stick because I don't think they're that swirly. Swirly, is that a word?
I think so. I think
What do
so.
you think? So, make sure we're full. That's definitely full now. We gotta Guess what I did? What did I do? I got Jamie a Jamie Blank cup over here
There you go.
because it gets his little feelers hurt. If I don't make a thing, he pouts and stomps his feet, does all that stuff. It's just weird and hard to watch a grown man do that. So I just make them.
Yeah,
Right,
you
Jamie?
do.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the price you pay for them too. Is I get to make fun of you in public and
I ain't got a problem with that.
yeah. Stir. I forgot to do the last one. I bet Connie was in there going, stir it, Jake.
Stir, Jake, stir.
Yeah. Mix these up. Get a little swirly action going on. Jamie's blank too. There's not much there. I don't think that's going to be worth putting in there, actually, Jamie. So, there's that one. So now, what do we got? Do we talk about everything we wanted to talk about? Jamie?
Yeah, I was just doing Joey a match job for him.
You was doing what?
Getting rid of a troll.
Oh, awesome. Good job, guys. Security team present and accounted for.
Joey was busy writing Jamie's blank.
Jamie's girls.
Oh, they were busy typing. We're cutting some slack this time. They were both busy typing.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get this cleaned up. Yeah, I don't think your blank was going to make it. I'll leave it right here, though.
That's all right. Just put some more in it for a different day.
Yeah, that's all good. So let me clean up real quick right here, and then we'll get ready for the mad dash.
Doopity dooper.
Yeah. So Bonnie, did Bonnie ever decide what she wants to do? Did she ever say?
I don't know, Bonnie. Would you like the blank as is, or would you like our very own Jake to turn it into something
And she needs to pick which one
magical,
also.
whimsical?
Yeah.
And you need to pick which one also that you want.
Yeah.
Do you want that one,
There's a.
or do you want that one?
We'll just call it the crooked wood or the straight wood. Keep it classy, folks.
Michael McEwen is in.
What's up, Michael? Is that Canada in the house? Canada.
Jen says she wanted the one with the wood and Jake to turn it because her hand is healing.
Oh, straight wood or the
Yeah.
crooked wood?
Yeah. She said the one with the tipped wood. Jake to turn it, please.
Awesome. I was kind of wanting to do that one because I got ideas. I have ideas, people. Sometimes I have ideas. Okay, 12 cups.
Sometimes they're good as well.
Most of the time they're mediocre at best, but it's the follow through, man.
Mr. David Birch is out there.
What's up, Dave? We need to go to breakfast sometime.
He says, I don't think you can make a mistake with mixing all of these colours. They all turn out beautiful.
So, okay, let me get the stuff out of the oven real quick, and we'll kind of show what's going on. And we need to.
Chris is talking to herself. She says, keep it classy, Christina.
Yes, not Patreon. Not Patreon. So, let me get the
You
wood
can
out of the oven.
You can let it loose in a couple of hours.
Yeah, a couple hours, we'll let it fly. We'll be all right. We'll be all right anyway, but this is a public thing, man. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Know what I mean? So, here is the wood.
The wood.
The wood. Stabilized maple burl, a different kind of stabilized maple burl, and then some sticks of it. It's all like scrap stuff, except for this piece was obviously not scrap. And I'll build the bowl. We'll get the color separated, then I'll build the mold. So
Ashley says, Jamie, are you on the Patreon shows? Yes, I am, Ashley.
Yeah, he is. You don't go do stuff without your buddy. Know what I mean?
My nickname is Earworm to the Stars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Someday, please no one say Jake's name is the Stars. That's not how. Let me get a drink of this Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Dr Pepper.
Bonnie says evening show title JJ's girls naughty chit chat.
Hey, I'm not mad about that one. Be all right. Hey, last time we had Connie as a special guest. Man, she wouldn't shut up.
She wouldn't shut up. We couldn't get a
Golly.
word in edgeways. We was like, Connie, we're trying to run a show here.
Yeah, come on. She's filthy too. She was talking all kinds of just trash, and a lot of it. So, what's her first color, Jamie Pie?
First colour is emerald green from Leia.
Emerald green. Okay, let me see. We're gonna call Okinawa green that. Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Okinawa green, and I'll name all these when after I get them all done. I'm gonna stack them all up back there, and then I'll name them all off so everybody can. And when I grab them, I'll name what the color is. Okay.
Yeah. Right,
Okay.
then we've got from Chris Swin, we have Kyoto Red.
Kyoto Red. And I am gonna make like a display thing for these eventually. And I have some ideas. Kyoto Red.
Cindy says, wanted to share an idea. After Jake showed the silicon sticks, he refuses when stirring. I got the idea to go to the dollar store and buy a silicon spatula. They have worked out great.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome. I'm gonna need to get me an affiliate. I need to get me an affiliate link to the dollar store.
Right. The next color was picked by Mr. Wayne the Woodturner. Have a guess.
Okay, let me get over here. Green tea, mint. FN mint. Okay.
The next color was picked by Carney. Have a guess.
Purple. Is it Barney or just whatever I want?
She just said purple.
Okay, we'll go next in line. Purple Garden. Purple Garden for Connie. Okay.
The next color was silver by me.
Okay, Amaterasu Silver, if I can find it. I should be right here because I used it like a lot, right? Where'd it go? Here it is, silver.
Then we've got Okinawa Blue from Jen.
Imagine that. Okinawa Blue, Jen. Blue hearts. Blue hearts for Jen all the time.
Quick question says from Forsaken One says, what are you making today? I see the title. I was late to see the first pour. I saw pen blanks.
We do pen blanks, and then the last one is a super chat thing. Everybody that super chat picks colors up to 12 colors, and then everybody else gets in a drawing that we're going to do every other week. See, I did that. And then this one right here is a 1,700 gram, 12 color bowl blank. And we'll be giving it away in 2 weeks. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
What one did you just do, mate?
Jenny. Just did Jenny's
Right,
blue.
so next will be Cindy, which is Beetle Blue.
Beetle Blue. I pulled it right here. Beetle Blue. It's kind of a color shifty, weird one of those. Beetle Blue.
Yeah. Then we got Black from Harry Mullica.
Ninja. Got to be a ninja for Harry. Harry Mullica. Ninja Black.
Harry the Ninja.
Yeah.
Then we have Lime Green from David at Webfoot Wood and Resin Creations.
Okay, we're gonna do Imperial Jade for that, and it's limey. It's pretty limey. So there you go, Imperial Jade. Okay.
Then Scott the Blue Light Turner has picked Joey Orange.
Kakira Orange. There you go. I can almost hear the Home Depot song as I pulled it up.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Then Anita has picked Maroon.
Maroon. We're gonna call that Rusty.
And finally, Matt Wackerly has picked Nocon Blue.
You didn't even have to finish that sentence.
I know, right?
I already knew. Okay, so we'll get our sticks. and start doing this. And this is where you dance like a monkey or whatever. What do we say? Dance like a monkey.
Yeah,
Keep
there you
everybody
go.
busy while I'm doing this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I can do that.
yeah,
I can do that.
like a monkey.
What should we talk about? People waiting in the chat. What should we talk about? Ashley M. Which eye candy black is the truest black with no glitter? They have so many.
The Ninja Black is. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any in there, and I don't. I only have a couple blacks because I'm like, it's black, man. Like, it's either black with glitter or black with not. Um, I only have the two. Where's that other black at? Yoru Black. Let me see. I don't think there's any glitter in that Yoru Black or Ninja Black. Okay.
Jim Spalding has given you a super chat and just says, "Yep, I know I'm late." So Jim has been put into the giveaway.
Awesome. That's good. We like it. We like it a lot. We like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This
Indeed,
is
indeed.
this is Rusty.
Oh, Matt says the new liquid black. That's obviously
All right. Well,
up there with being pretty good.
I think Matt bought it all, so I couldn't get it. I can't, my shipment just is delayed. I think I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure they sold the crap out of everything. And they're like, oh my
Cindy
goodness.
says, "That's right, Matt. The pastes don't have glitter."
Right. So that was Okinawa blue. This one's beetle blue, and it's like a weird color shifty deal, and it should be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what do we? This week I did since my daughter's gonna be helping me. I make fun of the safety police a lot. By the way, we need to talk about this probably. Um, I make fun of safety police a lot, but I don't make fun of safety. And I'm always safe. I always wear the glasses. I do everything I can to be safe in the shop. And now that my daughter's in here with me, she gets. I'm the safety police. But
Uh,
it's one of
go
those
on, keep
deals.
going, mate.
I do take even though I talk crap about people that are pushy in the about safety. Safety is very very important. So don't mix those things up between me not liking safety and not liking people that are obnoxious about safety. Okay, Ninja Black, right? Okay.
Ashley M says, "What's the difference between the paste and the liquid?" The
The
consistency, I suppose.
the paste, it is from what I can tell, it's like when you get the liquid dyes or whatever. I think it's basically the same thing. And I think Matt already has them, so he can probably answer that better in the
Well,
chat.
Matt just says, and I quote, "I bought a lot, a lot." Uh, so Mark says, "I am casting something with resin with features, and I want to stand out. Everything on the item is one color. I'm thinking about using rub and buff to highlight the features. Any issues with that?"
What was that
So
word?
rub and buff is like a gilt cream.
I don't know what that is.
Is that a gilt? It's like a what's the best way of it? So I'm trying to think out the best way of putting it. Like it's like a cream, like a creamy, waxy kind of finish. So I would see if you were able to seal
Oh,
that in first.
so it's a finish he's talking about, like wax or
Yeah,
lacquer or something.
it's a bit like a waxy kind of paste. Personally, what
Yeah.
I would do is I would probably get some 2-part epoxy or something like that, and brush it over whatever it is that you want to do, and with some mica powder mix into that, and see if you can get it close to the colours that you wanted to,
Right.
rather than use the wax.
So the last few colors we had on this was Kakira orange, Okinawa green, Imperial jade, and this one's Kyoto red. Okay. I don't want to get too far
Jen
behind on that.
said, "Protective dad, it's important."
Yeah. Well, and I just got a Oneida dust deputy to hook up to the sander. the belt sander thing works awesome. I'll probably do a video on that. That's what I was trying to get to. Probably do a video on that. I was using a junky router table, and while we were using that, I'm like, yeah, I could do better. So I got a router table coming. We'll probably do a video on that. Um, and like I was kind of hinting to later, um, it won't be too long. I will be totally dependent on this. So I figured while I still had a job, some income from a job coming in, I'll do one little purchase, and then it's time to buckle down. And I got a router. I got a real nice router table. So
CJ said, is it water or oil based, Jamie? I really don't know, to be honest. CS Ranchers super chatted and says watermelon. Unfortunately, all the colours have been picked now, but I have entered you into the giveaway regardless.
So the last few
Because you
colors
super
are
chatted.
Amaterasu Silver, Purple Garden, and Green Tea. So now we need to build the blank, the mold. So I'll get this out of here, and here's what we're making it out of. This is what is gonna be taped in the middle, and we can give one of those, right?
Look at all them colours.
So this thing, just so you get a cure, it is awesome. So I think this needs to be.
I'm just surprised you haven't painted it.
I could. It's not too late.
No, don't. Really don't.
Really don't? Okay. So that goes
Really
like that. Really don't? Okay. So we're gonna put this. I'm gonna center it as best I can. It's not that big a deal. I mean, I'm gonna put it on the lathe on the bottom side of the bowl. So I could spend all day trying to get this centered, or I can just get close and we'll get her done. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
So my third grade art tape.
Have you sprayed the outside of it?
Yeah, I've sprayed both. I sprayed the inside of this and the outside of this cup with mold release. So
Matt
close.
bought. He says he got the glow, the color shifts, new colors, and the pace. 68 total.
Gosh almighty.
Damn.
I said, dang. Dang, Matt. You sure? Why didn't you get more?
Gosh darn it.
Why didn't you get more, dude? Now, so what I'll do to make sure that tape stays down is I'll get some other tape. I'll get my fourth grade tape. And we'll go around
CJ
it.
says the wax it could cause an adhesion problem. I don't think it is a wax. I think it's very similar. That the rub and buff. Yeah, I think it's very similar, but I don't think it's an actual wax.
Yeah. Wish I could
It's
contribute.
worth looking at, but I think it's very very similar. But again, I think it would probably cause an adhesion issue unless she was able to seal it.
Okay. So we get our other wood, and some of it I'm going to pin in place with these little clampy clamps, right? So we'll just do
Yeah.
like this, and I'm not going to try very hard to make it symmetrical or the same on each side or anything like that. I'm just gonna. This one's gonna just be there somewhere, right? This one,
Ashley
if
MC, go on.
go ahead, go ahead. If it floats, it floats.
Ashley says, JP, your product dish from the December video is gorgeous. Thank you very much. There's a lot of fun videos coming out in this December challenge I've got going on. So if you fancy checking that out, you can check out my channel, please.
So if good enough, look cool.
Very cool, mate. Very cool.
So okay, so that's one of those deals where you could spend all day trying to get this exact, but I've found at the end of the day, if you just kind of throw it together and have some kind of order to it, then you'll be all right. I'm gonna set this back over here.
Matt says Eye Candy has 239 colours.
Oh my goodness.
How many of them colours have you got, Matt?
All of them, probably all of them. Hey, I can't do it. At first, like if somebody would ask for color and stuff, I would go out of my way. I think I have enough now where we can get through, and if I can get some more of some go on sale or whatever like that, then I'll go ahead and do it. But okay,
Bonnie says it's the inner cup centered.
pretty centered. I'm gonna put the coal jaws. The bottom of the bowl is gonna go in the coal jaws, and I'll flatten off the outer edge, like you can see on these videos, me doing these bowls, how I do it. So the bottom of the bowl obviously is going to be round, so I'll put it in the coal jaws, flatten off the top, and then flip it around and put that in the coal jaws, and then put a mortise in it, and then you're going to be fine. So
So Mark L says, since I am completely encasing the item, I don't think adhesion is going to be the issue, unless that will cause air pockets. So if the thing that you're casting happens to be hollow, Jake will know this O2 well. Make
yeah.
sure that you get a syringe or something like that and fill up the inside of whatever it is that you're planning on casting.
Yep.
That's grown one great big bubble. Otherwise, then it will cause cracks.
I ruined about 8,000 grams in 2 different pours, about 8,000 grams of resin total with the air bubble.
Matt's got 156
Whew.
colours. A few left to go, then, mate. A few left to go.
I don't even want to count mine. It ain't that. It's not that much though.
Connie's got one.
Out of control, Connie.
Jen says out of control, Connie.
Well, look at Connie's just talking all the time. I got one. What was the highlight of that whole thing, Jamie? Getting her to say coffee? Getting Connie to say coffee?
Coffee.
I
You
loved
talking to
it.
me?
It was so awesome.
Forget about it.
Joey Sturgeon.
Joey.
Hey, so we need to know, Joey, are you going to do an Instagram post? Or next week, do I need to show some pictures on here of your super chat thing you did? Man, it was so cool. And once again, I think I've said it already, but I really do get more enjoyment out of watching what you guys make out of my blanks rather than what I do. I like making the blanks. I like turning too. Don't get me wrong, but seeing what Joey did with that was super cool. Super cool. So if he's going to do an Instagram thing, I'll share it on Instagram. But if not, we'll show some pictures next week of his.
Bonnie says FedEx had a driver dumping entire truckloads of packages.
Could have been.
That's not good.
Well, they throw it from the.
He said he was going to post it.
Good. We'll share it, and then I'll share it on my Instagram too, if you don't mind, and I'll tag you.
Joey says if I ever buy any pigments, the first one will be orange.
Okay, so here we are. This is a big amount of resin. So we're 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, and I'm pretty confident that this is stirred well. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. That goes back to that question that was earlier about how long to mix it or whatever. So
yeah. CJ says I like using UV resin for my highlighter. Then after hardening, I encase it in resin.
Sweet.
Oh, the driver dumped him in a ravine.
Like, just said, screw it, here they go? Or he's like, because he want to be done for the day? Or how's that work?
Yeah. You would have thought he would have at least taken them home.
Go through them and get the good stuff. And
yeah. Resin Dragon says, got to head out. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Alrighty. Appreciate you watching.
Chris says, where was this, Bonnie? I'll be right back, everybody. The facilities are calling me.
Oh, leave me alone again. At least the roof's not caving in on you. There he goes again. Hey, so today we got this and Patreon, and then Wayne will have his live at 2:00, and we'll probably still be in the Patreon messing around. And then as soon as that's done, then I'll go over there and get in his thing and make fun of Jamie over there too.
Okay, I'm back.
Did you catch that?
I did. I pretend I didn't hear it though.
Yeah, good job. That's a good wingman right there. All right. I almost forgot 2 colors to put in there. So Rusty's getting the leftovers here.
Martin says, I've had those days where I'd love to dump packages and walk away.
I bet. Especially this time
Anita
of year.
says they said he had dumped stuff there like 6 different times.
Oh my goodness.
Chris wanting to know where it was. I think she wants to go and pick up the packages. That's Christmas sorted, Chris.
You got Christmas covered, man.
Mark
on
says,
did it.
what time is your Patreon show?
It's at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Central Time. So we'll get off of this, and then I'll clean up all this. And it sounds like a lot of time in between, but then I'll measure out all the stuff I'm going to do on that show. The first thing we do on Patreon is demold all this stuff we just made. So it's a good time.
Anita says she thinks it was Alabama.
Well, the eye candy, I was just worried about the eye candy stuff. Eye candy's UPS most of the time, or all the time. So as soon as you said FedEx, I'm like, well, it's not mine. Although the router table I ordered, I got all the accessories and not the router table, not the cabinet, not the lift. So I'm kind of like, okay, maybe
That's in the ravine somewhere.
that's in a ravine. He was like, man, I'm not lifting this thing. I'm just gonna dump it out
Chris
of the
says she's
truck.
going to find scuba gear and go swimming.
That's awesome. Here we go. Yeah, Patreon. This is always the busy day of the month, the first Saturday, but it's the most rewarding. Especially today, we got to give away. Bonnie is a long time watcher. Yeah.
Bonnie says they discovered the packages on Thanksgiving. The deputy stood guard until the FedEx trucks arrived and picked them up. And Martin says, dude was fed up.
He was done. He was done. He's like, hey, this is my last day. I know that feeling. I know that feeling real well. You have those days where you're like, okay, I wonder what I'm doing tomorrow because it sure as hell ain't coming back to this job.
Anita says, I'll be in the Patreon. I am a little scared though. You got
You'll
nothing
be
to
all
worry
right.
about.
You'll be all right. There's a
That'll be
little
all right.
bit of language. It's all right. Same thing. It's all the stuff that we want to say here, but we can't. Keep it classy.
Jim says, question. Did you get where did it go? There you go. Did you get a cast iron table, Jake?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Bonnie says she got her eye candy via the post office, but it was a small order.
Well, and the big thing, and I hope Jackie don't get a big head, but I was using the one router, she's using the other, and I was just like, man, I can do better. If one of us was to get hurt or something was to happen, which I mean, the routers are routers, but I got my daughter in here working with me, so I want to give us the best chance to succeed. So if it's a pretty, it was not cheap, but how cheap is a finger, or how cheap is a yeah. So one of those deals. That's why people buy the saws saws and all that kind of stuff is so they get to do this hobby longer and safer. That's how.
Connie says, so I'm not getting anything done today except for sitting on lives.
That's good, Connie. That's good. You need a day off.
CJ says in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I guess that's right.
Yeah. You're right.
There's a house that has a yard filled with Amazon boxes. You can barely see the house.
Holy crap!
Jen says, "Don't be scared, Anita. Just be open-minded."
Nah, it's all good. It's just
talking with your buddies. Anita, we're not scary.
All it is talking with your buddies like you talk with your buddies, not how you're talking in public. That's just the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
says they don't get out that outrageous, Anita. It's fun.
yeah, it's all good.
Jen says I have to go to Christmas party after patrons, so I'll miss some lives today.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we got a pretty cool guest star today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know
We
how.
certainly do.
I don't even know why they
It
agreed
says,
to do this.
question. Are you going to start selling any of your blanks? I know you give away so many.
I got the molds up on the thing, and the next is to I'm gonna keep some to give away, and then I'm gonna find out which ones I want to put on the site, and then figure out how the shipping's gonna work and all that kind of stuff. And um, but there will be blanks up there too, and bottle stopper blanks. So
Yeah.
because that's a new branch of what we're doing over here. Matter of fact, we're probably gonna make some of those on the Patreon later and talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And did I get excited there? And
Joey said he's posted
nice.
on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah. Somebody asked about a discount code. Last week. So it got me thinking. I'm like, well, the Patreon supports me, and they've been through this whole thing, and they've got to see behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. So I made a coupon code for them, and I'll tell them all about it on the Patreon. Pretty exciting. I like it.
There you go.
There we go. Almost there,
Joey
Kev.
says, Jamie, I got some bottle stoppers from Niles. That's awesome. They do some fantastic stuff over there.
Hey, hold on a second.
Check it out.
Huh?
The shirt wall of fame.
Yeah, Niles made the cut, man. Niles made the cut. They made the
That's
wall.
Niles bottle stoppers as well.
Yeah.
Good call.
And so the next thing I actually make on the lathe will be. I was waiting for a shirt, and then I have some tools from them too, like so I can go on there and say, hey, I can take all the questions out of that. There'll be no questions on how to do a bottle stopper after I'm done with my video.
Yeah.
So we got 91 there, 92 there, a little bit more, and we're ready to get us a bow blank going. And I left a couple of those sticks loose in there so that I could do a little swirly action. Eh?
Yeah.
All right.
Jen says finger tourniquets are available. I know people that have used them, and fire departments do as well. Joey says, Jen, I'll just use my shirt. And Jen says, use what you got.
Use what you got. What we were doing was you got your battery powered routers, and so I was making a table out of it. Just put it in a clamp and have it go up, have it straight up, and then you just use it like a table. But it's really not a table, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But if you can do better, do better.
Graham Taylor says Ruthie's a legend. She's awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome.
Ashev says, JP, did you record all of your December videos already? The Christmas ornament. I've done a Christmas ornament video. Yeah,
We have.
I've done blanks from that Jake's made as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
what we're gonna do?
Yeah, there's a lot of fun ones that I've done. Some things that you wouldn't normally expect to see on my channel. I've turned as well.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Pretty good. There we go. I actually shaped that to go with the side of the bowl, so I'm gonna clamp it. Let me take a little temperature here, and it's almost it's 97, 98. So one little one more thing, and then we're gonna pour this and get it in the pressure pot, and then
Mhm.
reload for the next show, and then reload for the next show. It's a
Cool.
live show marathon today, which is
Yep.
awesome. It's awesome. I love it.
So the video I've got coming out tonight is a live edge elm bowl, which will be out at 11 p.m. UK time, 6 p.m.
Live at
Eastern,
5 Central.
5 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
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 And my YouTube channel link is down in the description as well.
By golly,
If
it
you're
says
interested.
Wingman. It says
It says
Wingman.
Wingman.
Yeah.
Ashley
That's
says,
how you
Jake,
do it.
that's fantastic.
Yeah. It's pretty exciting. There's exciting things going on around here.
Yeah, there is.
104. So this is gonna be a one and done. And I'll try to go. I got a stick laying here, and I'm gonna try to let me see. Make it hit that stick before it goes down to make it kind of gentler. If that makes sense.
Gentler.
Yeah, more gentle, gentler.
More gentle. More
Yeah,
gentle.
that's why we got Jen as a moderator. She can speak English for it. Yeah. So the thing is, now that it's hot, you're always racing at the end. You want to pour it at a certain temperature, and um
Yeah.
you're going to be racing. So we can pour it on this one, and those clamps are probably no good anymore.
Did you
Oops,
just pour resin onto it?
I poured resin everywhere, dude. It went everywhere. But
Jen says, LOL, I know how to spoke. Ha 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 ha.
Jenny, okay. And obviously, the deeper your mold is, the harder it's going to be to like pour this nicely in there.
Yeah. Anita says, question. What color did you use for maroon?
Rusty,
Rusty.
rusty. Oh, rusty. Let me see here. Let me get a different approach. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Is it a good? Is it in view there, buddy?
There we go. Yeah, Bear Creek Woodworking is in.
What's up, Carl? Glad you're here. Got the wintertime farming going on in Michigan. Is that going okay? Okay.
Chris says, Joey, that is a great vase. Or as we say in the UK, vase.
Yeah. Balls. You guys say a lot of stuff better than us.
CJ says, when you get Jamie, you and Jamie in the same room, you can pour up to 4 at a time.
No, because we'd be talking and
We would barely be able to pour 1 at a time.
yeah, we just eat ice cream and fish and chips, man. Yeah, we're getting down to this stuff's getting thick, so I'm gonna start hurrying up a little more than I want.
Yeah. Get it in there.
Get it in.
Don't bother scraping.
We'll get it. We'll get it. I'm just gonna put it in high gear.
There's the Joey Stillblade Orange.
Yeah. I can hear the song. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do this. Either way, this will be cool.
Warp speed.
Provided I get it in the pot.
Highway to the
And I will.
danger zone.
I will get it in the pot. Hopefully, I just don't miss the color like I've done in the past.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
Well, you know what happens if we do it?
Nothing.
Nothing. We just move on. Kind of like last week, Trainwreck City. This thing is moving. That could be a problem.
Nah, it'll be all right.
Saving resin either way, right?
Yeah,
So I just stuck that down there too. Oh, there it goes. So
that's all right. Just get another bit of tape.
here
Get
we
another
go.
bit of tape.
I got. Let me get this. I'm gonna put something on it.
Ashion says, question. Say you didn't make enough resin. How would you salvage it? Pressure pot and then a second pour?
It would just be at this thing right here would just be a shorter bowl, but you can put in the pressure pot for maybe like. There's some risky stuff to do. There's some things that I probably shouldn't tell you, but you leave it in there for about 30 minutes, and then have your next set of resin ready to pour. Take it out of the pressure pot, pour it, go back in.
Mm-hmm.
To try to avoid getting lines. I don't. If you notice, I normally make too much, and that's on purpose because I really, I don't want to waste it, but I surely don't want a short pour. And that bowl would
Yeah.
just be that bowl. Let's see here. That bowl would just be a short bowl, and it would be like, oh, I meant to do that.
There you go.
So let me clean this up a little bit. Who who we got in there? Bonnie is the big winner today, right?
Yeah, she is.
So Miss Bonnie, pretty please. Let me show you the pin blanks that are the giveaway today. Here we go. This is one of the ones like last week. It has the wood on one side only. And then these are fantastic. I don't think this is the old lady jewelry one, but it's close. And this one's cool. This one's really cool. So there you go. Bonnie, pretty please. Pick us a winner for today. Pretty please pick us a pin blank giveaway winner. We do, if you're new here, we do that every week. Every week. We do that.
Bonnie would like to know, is Pamela still here?
Let's see. That
Let's
was her
have her.
first. It's her first time here. New names. We like picking new people, right?
Let's see if Pamela's still out in the chat. No, it doesn't look like she is. I've tried
Well,
tagging her and it doesn't look like she's still here.
okay. Let's we'll if she shows up next week, I'll just make her a winner. We'll do two. Okay. So if we see Pamela next week, I'll just have another pin blank giveaway just for. Let's pick someone that Bonnie. Let's pick someone that's there. There she is. There she is.
Oh yeah, she is. She is here.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Did here? You want some pin
YouTube
blanks?
lied to me.
By golly, here's your pin blanks you want. People in the chat pick you to win. So here we go. I need you. So here's Facebook, Instagram, smoke signals, telepathic communication. Somehow send
Carry
me
a pigeon.
a pigeon, a fish or something, whatever. Get me I just need to get your address and that's it. And
Cool. Congratulations, Pamela.
super happy.
Get the old whistle.
Hold on, Jamie. Safety police. I love you, but you gotta go. Here we go. Where are we at?
Dave Sloan is out there. He can tell all I'm just a little bit late.
That's all right, Dave.
Just a little bit, buddy. Just a little bit.
That's all right, Dave. So what we got? We talked about everything we need to talk about. The website, Jamie's videos, one a day, 5 o'clock
The
Central
month of
every day.
December, including
Every day.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, including Christmas. And we're going to talk to the Patreons about what we're going to do on Christmas. So that'll be something. I have some videos coming up. At least it's going to be a bottle stopper. It'll be a dust collection. It'll be Don't hold me to it all in 1 week, but upcoming, and then it'll be the router table that I got. That's on its way.
Mhm.
Might be in a ditch somewhere, so we don't know. What else we got? Patreon. I can't wait. I love it. I cannot
Yeah,
wait to do it. So, yeah,
it's gonna be
it's
some good
awesome.
fun.
This
Good
stuff should be
fun.
pretty. All of this stuff turned out pretty well. Next week I might do a small. If I get the eye candy stuff, if it's not in a ditch, we're gonna do the big silver flakes and stuff, and
Yeah,
then
there you go.
we'll get back on. We'll go on regular scheduled program. Right?
Mhm.
You good, Jamie? You got anything to talk about
I'm
there? Let
good.
me put you. I'm
Nope.
disrespecting you bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Ah, it's all
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm sorry. So you like your
It's all
shirt?
good.
You like your shirt? Yeah, Jake Blanks.
Jake Blanks.
All right, everybody. We'll be back next week. We're stepping up our bowl game next week. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
All right, me and Jackie been working hard on stuff. All right, so everybody, we'll see y'all next week, and y'all be good.